Stop. Before you Google one more time moving to Ocala and you're looking at those horse farm videos and those Silver Spring videos, I need you to watch this first. Because yes, Ocala is beautiful. The homes are affordable and those horses, they are adorable. Because there are 5 things that nobody talks about that can completely change your mind or completely confirm it. Hi. I'm Tammy Broxson, and I help a lot of people move to Ocala, and I've also heard a lot, I really wish I had known that before I moved here. So today I'm giving you the real deal. I have no sugarcoating and I have no fluff. And make sure you stick around to number 5 because that's the one that surprises people the most. Real quick, for people who don't know Ocala, it's about 70,000 people in the heart of Central Florida. It's known as the horse capital of the world, and I think it's one of the most underrated places in Florida. According to Zillow right now, the median price is around $271,000. That's 32% lower than the national average. And no, that's not a typo. And it was literally the second most moved to city in the entire country in 2025. People are flooding in from Miami, Atlanta, New York, you name it. And here's the thing, just because other people are moving here doesn't mean it's gonna be the right city for you. So let's get into it. Okay, reason number 1, if you're not retired or working remotely, the job market in Ocala is limited. Now it's growing, healthcare is booming. Advent Health, HCA, UF Health, they are all expanding right now. And if you're in logistics, manufacturing, or equestrian industries, you're in great shape. But if you're a software engineer, a marketing director, or a finance professional, you might open up Indeed and feel like you arrived at a party where everyone else has left. The median household income is around $58,000, which is going to get you a lot more than Tampa or Miami. But it does tell you what type of jobs dominate the market. Here's who this is not a problem for: remote workers, retirees, healthcare pros, or anyone whose job already travels with them. But if career flexibility is important to you, do your homework before you pack those boxes. My honest advice, and I give this to every client, figure out your income situation before you buy a house, because I don't want you calling me 6 months later trying to figure out what happened. Reason number 2, and I say this with love, Ocala's nightlife, it's basically a farmer's market in a prayer. I have a client who moved up from Miami. She called me 3 weeks after closing, which by the way, she got a great house, a gorgeous location, and such a good deal. But she called me to say, and she did it laughingly, "Hey Tammy, when I went out on Friday night to find a place for dinner and drinks, I ended up at the Waffle House." Now, is that a bad thing? No, it just depends on who you are. Now, if you know where to look, Ocala has great restaurants. They have a charming downtown square. They have farmers markets. They have events. Ocala has real character. But if you're somebody who likes to go out at like 10:30 at night, and you like trendy bars, rooftop cocktails, live music, and entertainment, or you just want more options, then you're going to want to plan to drive about an hour to Tampa or Orlando to get your fix. Here's the flip side. If you want to sit on your porch, you want to actually hear birds, and you don't want to pay $22 for a glass of wine, welcome home. So ask yourself, are you a I need to be out every weekend person, or I like to be in the quiet and peace person? Because that answer is going to matter. Hey, real quick, if you like this video, please hit the like button right now. Yeah, it only takes 1 second, and it helps other people who are trying to decide if Ocala is the right fit. It puts this video in front of them. I also drop a video every week about buying in Florida, so subscribe to make sure you don't miss it. Okay, back to the list. It's about to get spicy. Reason number 3, and if you're moving here anywhere north of Georgia, listen closely. Ocala summers are no joke. Honestly, all of Florida summers are no joke, but Ocala is what we're talking about today. May through September, it's hot, it's sticky, we have brutal humidity, and temperatures are often in the 90s and above. And don't forget, we have afternoon thunderstorms that run like clockwork. Some days, it genuinely feels like you walked into somebody's mouth, and yeah, it's pretty awful. And yes, we are inland, so we don't get a direct hit from hurricanes, but we still get wind and flooding from even tropical storms. So make sure you stay on top of your homeowner's insurance and don't let it lapse. Now the winters, they're absolutely gorgeous. We're talking 60 degrees, 70 degrees, blue skies. It is gorgeous. Spring and fall are dreamy. And if you're moving from a place where you have to shovel snow, you are gonna think you died and went to heaven. But if you're a I love all 4 seasons, Ocala has 2. Beautiful, and I feel like I'm walking on the surface of the sun. So plan accordingly. Okay, number 4, and this one's kind of newish, because a while ago, Ocala was known for not really having traffic. That's changed. Back in the day, people used to call it Slow-Cala, but those days are gone. Ocala is now one of the fastest growing metros in the country. About 150 people are moving here every week, and those people, they're gonna need to drive somewhere. I-75 is getting rough, and I don't mean just rough because I-75 through Ocala is one of the areas that I least like driving. State Road 200, which is basically the main corridor through town, gets backed up regularly now. And during equestrian season, when the World Equestrian Center is hosting events, parking becomes a full contact sport. Here's the good part. The average commute is still around 17 minutes. And if you're coming from Miami or Atlanta, you just laughed out loud right now. I know. Bottom line, if you're from a real city, the traffic in Ocala, it still feels manageable. But if you're used to Ocala from 5 years ago, or you grew up there, it is a different place now. All right, reason number 5, the one I told you to stick around for. And I'll be honest, my clients that move from bigger cities, they bring this one up the most. Ocala has limited dining. It has limited shopping and almost no public transportation. Now, I want to be fair, because downtown Ocala, it's really cute. There are good local restaurants. There's a Publix, a Target, some great local spots. It has charm. But if you're used to having a Whole Foods, a Trader Joe's, a high-end shopping mall, diverse cuisine from 15 different countries, or a specialty grocery store for your very specific dietary thing, you're gonna have to drive or order online or both. Now, is this a deal breaker? For some people, yes. For other people, it's just part of a small town charm, and they're happy to make the trade because what you get in exchange is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with a yard, possibly some acreage, and for around $275,000. In Miami or Orlando, that's probably going to get you a condo with a view of somebody else's condo. So that's a trade. More space, more land, more peace. And if you are Michelin star restaurants within walking distance, you're going to want to decide what's best for you. Okay, I just spent this whole video telling you the hard stuff. Now, let me tell you why. Despite all of that, people are still moving to Ocala every single week, and they're never looking back. The median home price is $271,000, which means that you are going to get a yard. You are going to get a lot of house, might even get some land. And possibly you spend a little bit more, you're going to get a pool. The cost of living is 12% lower than the national average. And like all of Florida, there's no state income tax. Want to go to the beach? You're about an hour and a half away. You want to go to Orlando? You're about an hour and a half away, depending on where you go. And if you want to go to Silver Springs or any of the springs in the rivers, they are all around you, probably within 20 minutes at the most. And the market right now, it's a buyer's market. Houses are sitting longer. Inventory is starting to creep up. Sellers are willing to negotiate like they have not in many, many years. So if you're wondering, is now a right time to buy? It might be. But before you make that decision, let's have a conversation first, because it's not the right time to buy for everybody. So here's my question for you. After everything I just shared with you, what cons for you are a deal breaker, or are you saying, oh, I could live with that? Drop your answer in the comments below. I do read every single one of them, and I'm always interested to hear what's important to you. And here's the thing, if after all of this, Ocala still is the place that you want to live, then I would love to help you find the right house. Now, we're not talking about just any house. We're talking about the right house. The right house that's going to fit your budget, your lifestyle, and what your future is going to look like. My team and I, we know this market inside and out. We know the neighborhoods, we know which developments are worth it, and we know which houses look good online and which ones don't look so great in person. The link to book a free call with me is right below this video. We'll talk about what you're looking for, what your budget is, and I'll personally send you a list of homes that might be a good fit. There is no pressure. I have no sales pitch. It's just honest local expertise, if honesty is what you're looking for. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.